Hello, this is my movie review on Generation X from 1994. I give this a 8 out of 10. It is a must-see classic. It is funny, cheesy, funny film. And speaking of cheese, there's a funny gag in the movie, in this Marvel movie, where it has a fart joke in it. Of people cutting cheese uncontrollably. And that's mostly how quality the rest of this writing is. And yes, this is a Marvel movie, this low budget film. It's based on Marvel characters by so you know that it's going to be something good. It's called Generation X, and it's about these Team Reject versions of the X-Men who trained these rookies who are newbies to the X-Men. Why is it called Generation X? I don't fucking know. Never explain. You just know it has something to do with the X-Men. So why are there not any X-Men characters in the movie? Except for Emma Frost that I'm aware of, that's the X-Men character. And some other good dude. That's X-Men dude. But Professor X not in this movie. Wouldn't it make sense to get Professor X instead of any other? If you can only use one X-Men, I don't know. Maybe the writers didn't think that through, clearly. Because a rational person would think if you only get a certain of mutants on one mutant, you get the go-to one, Professor X, the principal of the school. So, what's this movie about? I don't know. But anyways, has this evil dude in this movie who is an over-the-top funny comedic villain relief, trying but failing to pull off being creepy at times, and most times this comes off as funny or cheesy fun goodness. Hilarious. Over-the-top fun. What about the cast? Well, the cast is very talented, I thought. In this hammy, over-the-top film that I couldn't follow along with the plot was. But that's okay. I like these characters, and they weren't boring characters. These were fun characters and cute, fun characters that I don't mind going back watching again. Like the best Saturday morning cartoon ever. It feels like it's part of it, like it could have been. This was, I guess, was supposed to be a pilot to a TV show that never got aired, but wouldn't that be something if that ever got picked up, which it never will. But it was funny, this shit. I give this a 8 out of 10. This movie is a high-quality instant classic. I recommend this movie. I approve. Now, I'm going to review the pilot to this X-Men pilot called Pryde of the X-Men. Pilot is called, and I remember the year, let's put the year in my title for my video. Of when it came out, so I give that an 8 out of 10. Sure, the Australian Wolverine is as funny and bad as portrayal of Wolverine as you could probably get, probably. And it sounds really strange and not right. but it's funny. The rest of the voicing is kind of, but it's kind of mediocre, but not bad. Even Wolverine's voice has kind of mediocre, bad, but it's not that bad. I thought it's just a little odd seeing Australian Wolverine. This doesn't work, I thought. The rest of the pilot works perfectly fine. As peachy, this all works. As 2000's first installment to the Fox X-Men universe. It works as well as that movie did in a nutshell. I don't know what the premise of the plot is, just like I didn't know what the premise of the plot is and the point of the first X-Men film was. From 2000's X-Men movie. In fact, I honestly thought the whole movie was kind of stupid. Like, I thought it was kind of stupid how Magneto didn't realize turning the whole world into mutants is just going to kill half of the population because those who are not born with mutant genes are going to die that weren't naturally born mutants. That's what happens when you, like, I think that isn't that normally what happens when you try to mutate stuff, so it ends up dying when it's not natural. And I mean, the mutant gene's different in the X-Men universe because that's supposed to be natural, because it just doesn't show until puberty, basically, in X-Men laws. It just, and that's what they go is. So I just thought it was kind of stupid how Magneto didn't see that he was going to kill half of the population on the planet. Those who weren't naturally born mutants, they're going to die. If they don't have the mutant genes, they're going to die. But he thinks I'll just bring peace and world peace and you know, I just surprised that the X-Men didn't. I'm surprised nobody saw that coming sooner. When Stanley Kelly died and turned into water, evaporated into water. After being turned into a mutant in the first X-Men movie. As of right now, I realize I'm reviewing the first X-Men movie. This is my review on the first X-Men. I give it an 8 out of 10. Eight out of 10 I give it. It makes as much sense as Generation X. And it might not be as funny, but it was good quality writing. Which is comedic timing compared to Generation X comedic time. But you know, it's still a pretty good, fairly good film X-Men is. Even though it doesn't make any fucking sense. How nobody saw that, I didn't see that coming. That outcome of everyone dying from being mutated into mutants was this machine that Magneto invented. They're going to use to drain Rogue's power. And kill her in the process. So not only they have to save Rogue, they now have to save the rest of the world. Including human life itself. Oh. And that's why I give the first X-Men movie in Generation X a movie 8 out of 10. These qualities, films, and this pilot so that I reviewed a Pryde of the X-Men. I only give this X-Men shit a 8 out of 10. I like this crap. That's music. It's funny, fun. I can sort of get into this stuff and walk away saying, you know what? That wasn't half bad of a movie. Yes. That's my review on X-Men. I give it 8 out of 10. And subscribe, hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell in that order to get subscribed in that order. And like the video. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. And like it, please, if you did. Okay, goodbye.